What is up, Vapesters? Welcome back. I am Rob, the UK Vapester, and today we're taking a look at the Viva Kitter Fusion 2. And if you guys remember, we have reviewed the Fusion 1. If you did miss that video, there'll be a link down below. It was a tiny little all-in-one kit. It was fantastic. This one should be the new and improved version. So, like always, we're going to start up with an unboxing and show you guys everything you get when you buy this from new.
My father told me when I was young, don't play with fire, be careful, son. But we were flames and fell in love. We burned the cities down, down. The fire learned you listen. You won't be lonely if you fall in love over and over again and again.
And now guys, the kit. So we're going to start this review at the top and work our way down. So starting at the top, we have this removable 510 connection drip tip that's held together by one O-ring. Moving down, we have the adjustable airflow. So we have it fully open, we can have it fully closed off, and anything we adjust on this side will be mimicked on this side. So to fill up this tank and also to remove the coil, all you want to do is push down and turn anti-clockwise. And this is child protected, so keep pushing down and turning anti-clockwise, and then eventually you'll be able just to pull it apart. So here is the coil, and to remove this, all you want to do is just push down, or pull down I should say, and it's held together by two O-rings. You want to throw this one away and then replace it with the new one. Make sure you push it all the way to the top so it's nice and connected. And to fill this guy up, you'll see that you have a min and max line, so you just want to drop your liquid down the middle and fill it up in between these 2 points. Of course, if you go over the max, it will overfill, so make sure you don't do that. And then what you want to do is when it's put back in there, it's a new coil, they recommend you leave it for 3 minutes. I recommend more 5 to 10 minutes just to make sure it's fully saturated, because the cotton in the coils is really packed tight. So I recommend 5 to 10 minutes. Now moving over to the other side, we have our fire button, plus and minus button. We have the screen on top. I'll go through this and the functions a bit later on. But the fire button, nice and clicky. Up and down button, nice and clicky too. We have the USB charging port for, of course, charging our internal non-removable battery, which is a 2100 mAh battery. And at the bottom, it says Fusion 2 and also tells us the 2100 mAh battery is inside. And that's pretty much it. And now the screen and the functions. So if we press the fire button when it's off, it'll tell us that it's off. And if we press the fire button 5 times, it'll turn it on and off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll say welcome. And then as you can see, we've got battery indicator. We also have an ohms reader. We have the volts and also the wattage. The screen doesn't stay on for long, and also after 5 minutes of not pressing any buttons, it'll turn off. So we have the wattage, and we can use the up and down button to go down all the way down to 7 watts. And then we can go up all the way up to 50 watts. And that's pretty much the max you need. These coils only go up to 50 and to the bottom of 30, and I recommend 40 watts. So this is more than enough to power the coils provided for this. And of course, you can't use another tank, so it works absolutely perfectly. The only other thing you can do is press the up and down button at the same time, and you can flip the screen. But that's it. It's simply just a wattage mod that just fires at watts, and that's it. And now guys, vape time. I'm going to be vaping on the pre-installed coil that came with this kit. It reads at 0.25 ohms. The mod says it reads at 0.26, so pretty damn close. I've got it at 42 watts. We could go all the way up to 50, but I just found 42 the best, and the airflow is fully open, so let's give this guy a vape. Okay guys, so pretty damn good vape. This is aimed to be a mouth to lung vape, but it's kind of more of a hybrid between direct lung and mouth to lung. I will explain the difference in a video in the future, but for now, hopefully if you don't know, I'll link some links down below to explain it a bit better. But like I said, I will be doing a video to explain the difference between mouth to lung and direct lung. But this is a hybrid between both. So when fully open, you can just do a direct lung hit. It's not super satisfying because it's quite restricted for a direct lung hit, but when you do it as a mouth to lung hit when fully open, it's not satisfying as well for a mouth to lung because it's a bit too airy to be a mouth to lung, but it is possible when fully open. So what I did on the last vape was I closed it off halfway, and I found that absolutely beautiful for flavour and also for a mouth to lung vape. It's still quite airy even when it's halfway, but I do find it's pretty enjoyable for a mouth to lung when halfway closed. So all round with the flavour is pretty damn good. It's definitely above average, but only on the first few vapes. So I think it's absolutely packed full of cotton, and that's a good thing, but also a negative. And the negative is after about 3 vapes, the flavour and cloud production drop because it doesn't saturate fast enough. So you will find a bit of a dip in flavour after about 3 vapes. So obviously the solution to that is just leave it on the side, let it saturate and then vape it again. But not everybody's going to love that, and I will talk about that in the pros and cons after. But all round, flavour good, cloud production not too bad, and all round pretty decent. And now, cost and the sponsor. The sponsor of this video was Viva Kits themselves, so massive thank you to them guys for sending me this free for the purpose of review. If you guys want to check out their website for more information on this guy and their other products, there'll be a link down below. But how much does it cost? Their first version, which was just called the Fusion, but for this purpose we'll call it the Fusion 1, that sold for around about £40. So I reckon this will sell for around about £40 to £50. Do I think it's worth it? For the manufacturing and the look and feel, I think yes. 40 to 50 quid is definitely right on the money, just because it does feel quite expensive, so that's a good, reasonable price. I just want to add, I will also update links when it does become available from a few shops down below, so go check them out. But I just want to add, they also sent me a second one for a giveaway. Well, not necessarily for a giveaway, they just sent me a second one and I want to give it away to you guys. There's no point opening it because it's the same colour. I was kind of hoping for either a purple or a multicoloured one. If you guys haven't seen the multicoloured one, check out their website down below. Oh my god, it looks amazing. I definitely want to get my hands on one of them bad boys. So, giveaway, back to the point, how do you win this? All you need to do is number 1, be a subscriber, and number 2, comment down below, and number 3, like this video. That is it. Just like, comment, and also be a subscriber. Then you'll be entered into the giveaway. I'll randomly look to see who's commented, pick a random comment, make sure you've liked and also you're a subscriber, and then if you do match all of that criteria in order to win, I'll send you a message and you'll be sent this and everyone's happy. Sometimes I think I just over-explain stuff, but anyways, finally, pros, cons are my final thoughts. We're going to start with some cons. The first one is with the airflow. It's not quite a mouth-to-lung hit, and it's also not quite a direct lung hit. It's too restrictive for direct lung, and it's too open for mouth-to-lung. It's a hybrid of both, but it's kind of a con because it doesn't succeed well in either or the other one. So I would have liked to see either more airflow and it just marketed as a direct lung, or less airflow and it marketed as a mouth to lung. Because it's a hybrid of both, there's a little bit of mixing to and fro, and it's not super satisfying when vaping in one or the other style. So first con. Second con is with the screen, and it's because of the light is really dim. So what I mean by this, there's a few, just to give you some backstory, when I go to work, if I pop out for a vape break or I'm off to lunch or something like that, I'll bring my vape with me, obviously. One of the other cons I'll quickly mention is every 5 minutes it automatically shuts off or locks. Okay, to save battery, so it's one of them features, but it's pretty damn annoying because every 5 minutes when I forget to press a button, I have to unlock it. It gets annoying. So when I go outside and it's sunny, I can't see the screen at all. I can't see it at all, and it's really annoying because I don't know if I pressed it 5 times enough to see if it's on. I can't see what wattage it's on, and it's really annoying. So I'll be vaping on it like, is it on? Is it on? What wattage is this? Is it too high? Is it too low? I just don't know because the screen is so dim, you just can't see it. So kind of a big con in some ways, but if you guys use it mostly indoors and you just have a fixed wattage, you're not really going to find too much of an issue. And finally, the other con I want to mention, which I have mentioned already, is the cotton is so thickly packed that it takes a while to saturate. So when you get this brand new, it takes about half a tank to a tank to break in, so not too bad, but I would advise leaving it for, it does recommend about 3 minutes or 5 minutes. I recommend like 10 minutes at least. And you want to suck, you want to restrict the airflow and just take a few pulls. Don't fire it, just take a few pulls, breathe in, to try and get that liquid flowing and saturating fully, because it does take a while to fully saturate. And when vaping it, it does become a bit of an issue because you'll take 3 hits and then it won't be saturated enough to take a 4th hit that's enjoyable, so you have to leave it for a bit to then saturate. And then of course, if you leave it for 5 minutes, it'll switch off and you have to switch it back on. It can be a little bit annoying. They are all the cons though. The positives: build quality, holy fuck. If you guys remember on the first one, it was a little bit cheap feeling. Okay, it was plastic. It was just plastic and it felt a little bit cheap. They obviously heard them criticisms and thought, hey, we're going to improve it. And they've made this metal, I think it's zinc alloy or something like that, and it feels and looks very expensive. It does feel expensive. That is exactly what it feels. Very expensive, very premium. And of course, with its price of about 40 to 50 quid, we're not 100% sure, I think it's well worth the money for that. And of course we get the added benefits of the screen and adjustable wattage. The first one was adjustable, but it was fixed wattage, 30, 40, 50. This one we can obviously vary much more specifically to what wattage we need or want. So obviously a big pro. But all round, an all-day kit. The battery lasts me 1 to 2 days. The tank lasts me about half a day, to be honest with you. The tank is a 2 mil capacity, and for how much cotton it has, it just absorbs it all. It literally absorbs pretty much all of the tank, so it can be a little bit annoying when you're running through liquid. You will need to bring like a 10 mil bottle with you to get you through the day, but battery life, fantastic. Clouds, pretty decent. Flavor, pretty damn decent when you're doing the first 3 hits. All round, the vaping experience is good. I have not ever necessarily took a vape off this and thought, I'm not enjoying this. Even though with the airflow and the other problems I mentioned, I still really enjoyed vape on this guy. If you're looking for an all-in-one kit, an all-in-one doobie dabbery, you're going to struggle to beat this, really. You really are going to struggle to beat this. And if you like the colours and the look of it, you're just going to have to buy one. I do recommend waiting, though, for that rainbow colour because just gorgeous. Once again, links down below. So guys, that is the review. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and share this video. Don't forget to enter the giveaway, and I'll see you guys next time.